How to become a dentist in Australia. If you're an overseas registered dentist who desires to become a registered dentist in Australia and start practicing in your dental career, then this video is for you. In today's video, I am going to explain you all the information that you must know, if in case you are a dentist and you want to move to Australia to start your dental career. So the registration authority that you have to deal regarding your registration process in Australia is called Australian Dental Council. So there are a few countries from which, if you have attained your qualification, are considered to be equivalent. These countries are UK, New Zealand, Ireland, and Canada. If you have done your dental qualification from any of these countries, you do not have to undergo any kind of examinations, and you may be directly eligible for registration as a registered dentist in Australia. Now, if you have done your dental degree from any other countries, you have additional steps to follow to get your dental license in Australia. There are mainly 3 steps that you follow. The first one is called initial assessment, the second is called the written examination, and the third one is the practical examination. So the first step is doing your initial assessment. Initial assessment is nothing but a paper-based qualification assessment in which you have to submit all your identity documents, your qualification documents, your transcripts, etc. to the Australian Dental Council, along with the good standing certificate and your registered dental license that you hold from your home country. The fees for this assessment is 610 AUD. You can apply for this initial assessment if you meet the eligibility criteria now. Under the eligibility, you must have done at least a minimum of 4-year program. It can be a dental degree or a dental diploma. But a 4-year university program, nice institution, it is not mandatory for you to have any clinical experience or any experience. So it's a good option. Even freshers can apply for their ADC assessment. So you must hold a valid dental license in your home country, and you will be required to submit the certificate of good standing, which should be directly sent from your dental body to the Australian Dental Council. All the documents that you are submitting should be asked for the guidelines mentioned by the Australian Dental Council, and you will get an assessment outcome within 6 weeks. Validity. And this outcome is for 7 years, which means that within 7 years, you should be able to pass the next 2 steps for your assessment, which are the written examination as well as the practical examination. The next step is basically the written examination. Now, the written examination is conducted twice in a year in the month of March and in the month of September, and the authorized examination center is Pearson VUE. You can appear in this examination in your home country, and you can check on the PSN VUE website for the nearest PSN news center that is located near your residence. The cost of the written examination is 2,000 AUD dollars, and if you pass this exam, the validity of your result is for 3 years. The details about this examination, such as the format of the exam, how you can prepare for the exam, and how you can prepare rules and regulations, is available on the ADC website. The last step for your assessment is basically passing the practical examination. Once you have passed the written examination, now you can apply for the practical examination, and it's a 2-day examination consisting of a technical skills day, and the second exam day is basically clinical skills day. This 2-day examination is only conducted in Melbourne, Australia, so for this examination you'll have to go to Australia and go to Melbourne Examination Centre and appear in this exam. The fees for this exam is 4,500 Australian dollar. And if you pass this exam, the validity will remain as it is, which means that there is no expiry for this validity. The details about this exam and how it's conducted and how can prepare basically is provided. Once you successfully pass your practical examination, you need to submit your English language proficiencies course, which is either you can take IELTS or PTE or OET, and the scores remain the same like any other healthcare professionals in Australia, which means you need to obtain an IELTS 7 in each of the module, PTE 65 in each of the module, and OET level B in each of the module. Along with this, you also need to complete the International Criminal History Check, and once you submit all these documents, you will be registered with the Australian Dental Board. You will soon get your license, and then you can start your practice as a registered dentist in Australia. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.